What's up, guys? It's John from JS Lab. Today we'll be going through Zoe's abilities, and because oh god, it's painful when you're playing her and your team is completely oblivious to how her abilities work. Like she's been out for at least a month nearly. How long has she been out for? I know that I made a video about a couple of days after, okay, not a month. She's been out for at least a couple of weeks. She's been out for around 2 to 3 weeks, so he has been. And you'd think that people would play her in the training mode instead of whining like a bitch, but they do not. I don't know how she works. I've never played her before. Training. Practice mode. Patch your favorite champion in this solo summoner's rift training game. Gym, whatever. So what you want to do is choose Cogmoth and put them in intermediate so they can use their summoner abilities. Well, you know, their summons. Because that's part of how Zoe works. Well, if no one uses their summoner spells, then she can't use her W. Or anyone using an item that has an active. Okay? If she then uses anything like, you know, Redemption, I don't know, Ignite, Zoe only actually has 2 abilities that do damage. And people still don't understand it. Now, the reason I did it on the PBEs because I wanted to do the skin. I just like the recoil, it's a lot more, it just looks better. We're going to go to level 6. Actually, I just want the boots, nowhere. Level 7, who cares? So, someone actually asked me to TP. So, they wanted this. And they thought that I could use their TP. I can't use their TP. You're on my team. That's not how it works. I can use the enemy's TP. So, if this Cogmoth uses his flash at one point. I see, he dropped it there. I want to see where if he flashed.
I wonder who's around.
I say it's not where he does it, but where he lands. So he flashed there, and then it ended up over there. We're getting down all of the mechanics, okay? We're getting it down to the T, to the letter. Now when Zoe has her W up, okay, when she gets that ability and she, you know, she levels at 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. On level 1, there'll be a minion with a freaking balloon above it. That basically means this minion will provide an item similar to something like any one of the enemies would drop. So it'd be Ignite, Flash, Ghost, it could be anything. Now Zoe can get rid of this item and change it for something else that's on the floor, but there's nothing else on the floor at this current point in time. Okay, if we go for this one here, and we get Redemption, you probably live. Redemption is a pretty good item. Fuck that up. See, we can walk over this and not pick it up, but you have to, if you left click on it, sorry, if you right click on it, you get it, and you can replace it with what you have. So say there's no enemies around, and you have Ignite, but then again something drops like a hill, and you would pick that up. You can just press on it. Let's get that barrier. Yes, there's no real range. It's just, see, it doesn't go right next to her. It's just a directional thing, her ult is. But the further you get your thing away from it, say you go from here, ping it back over there, and then fly over there, it does more damage. That's what it does. And every time you use your W, or a summoner ability, you gain a boost. So if I just flash for a second, you move quicker, and also you gain these little spell orbs around you that deal damage. They're like little rockets, so they'll fire at the enemy. Yeah, even though you're doing that, you can still ping it back regardless of where you put it. You can only do it once though. So if you put it there, or if you get close enough, you can ping it back forward as well. So say you're walking along and you queue, you can flash and then queue it a bit further along. So it's just the way you want to play her really. Zoe is very universal, so she can be a support, she can be a jungler. So her sleep is actually very effective, as for 2 seconds, a lot could happen. Even if the bomb falls asleep. But yeah, it's not a charm, it's not a stun, it's not a root, it's a sleep. I think she's the only one who sleeps people, isn't she? I'm not sure. This sleep works on everyone apart from Dragon and Baron. Fucked it up, but well. When you use her E, so her regular E is just this range normally, so it's pretty shit. And if you go to object, it will go through it, and it has some distance. Also, if that's too big, you just go all the way over. He's kind of odd though. Tap him on the shoulder. Yeah, so if there's something that's too big, you generally go over it in the shortest possible way. Even though your area doesn't cover it, it just for some reason TP's over. This is straightish, and you do it slightly curved. Yeah. So if you want to go over a longer distance, you have to do it straight on. Yeah, even doing it straight next to it. Yeah, there you go. So slightly to the other side of it. Take me over there. Slightly to the right of it. Goes over this way. Yeah, it's a little bit of positioning. Yep, otherwise it'd go too far off. Yeah, so that's it really. It's just a really easy champion, really nice, fun to play, except from if you have a dick of a team. That's all I'm gonna say. If your team is a douche, a dick, something along those lines, you as a Zoe player will never ever get a good score, basically. I mean, you can get a decent assist score because of how many times, you know, put them to sleep. Your Q is kind of air effect in a way. In a sense, it's kind of air effect, if you know what I mean. Like, it doesn't just affect the ones, you know, it affects those around it, as long as they're standing next to each other. So like, there you go, it affected both of them. Well, you just give me 2 things, speed and a flash. And there's your TP. There you go. And now I can just go anywhere I want. That's watered. What does it mean? So I think that's going to be it for me, guys. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay video. Hopefully you understood something about the difficulties of support bit, and no gold, no respect to nothing really in the end. God damn it. Being support sucks, but it's so goddamn fucking easy I do it. That's why. So yeah. So please like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.